It was just 2 years ago that ADL announced the transformational project MMC. Designed to address the wants and needs of customers, major model change would involve every aspect of the business. A hugely ambitious project, it set in place plans designed to underpin the business for many years to come.
Been looking at the deliverables of the project, and the way we've tried to describe that is our ABC approach, and that stands for a platform approach, best cost of ownership and customer enhancement.
What we're really doing is we're taking this as a phenomenal opportunity, getting our sales, financial, purchasing, manufacturing, quality, aftermarket people, and I've missed a few like a wedding list, but getting all of those folks to play at the top of their game to understand what best in class looks like is really what will take our business to the next level.
As the project progressed, it became clear that the constant theme would be customer engagement. Listening to customers and learning from their wealth of experience was vital to the development and success of MMC.
Now actually we feel part of the team because we actually involved right from the beginning now, so we can put our input in.
Getting people to come from bus companies is something which is unique, as I say, to ADL. They're giving the bus operator the chance to have his input.
And what has been good today and over these past months is that ADL have involved operators in trying to redesign a vehicle that is, what everybody wants.
But actually now to see it, sit in it, feel it, touch it. So for me, this shows all the benefits of all the time spent with ADL, putting our ideas together as a team and actually seeing the end result.
The final and possibly most important piece of the customer engagement jigsaw came in late 2013 at ADL's new Larboard facility. The MMC project team persuaded some of the most influential operators to clear a space in their diaries for an update on the project. After slideshows and discussions, the group was invited to view the new bus in build on the shop floor.
We've tried to get the message across that their feedback has been really essential to us. We've shown them where we've made the changes and the improvements that they've asked us to do. So ultimately, they really do feel like this is their bus.
Well, what we've done over the last few days is started off with a little bit of feedback from the previous session, and then we've spent some time really looking around the vehicles, looking at the composite interdeck and roof, looking at the second vehicle, which basically is a structure that we can look round. So how the wiring routing has actually been achieved, how we've implemented new connectors, how we've changed the modular design of the harnesses, all aimed at improving reliability.
It was at this point that the chosen audience gathered in the centre of the room and the partition was raised. Everyone expected a next stage prototype, but no one was quite prepared to see a virtually complete Enviro 400 MMC drive towards them. What ADL had achieved in a short space of time was nothing short of remarkable.
First time that the customers get to really see what it is that we've been talking about.
They've seen images on a computer screen, that they've seen the mock-ups of the cab.
Certainly some people were very surprised to see the vehicle in the state that it was.
A really good opportunity to make sure that we've both been talking the same language all the way through the project activity.
But to actually see it in the flesh, with the complete bus wrapped around about it, then yeah, it's been very positive.
It does make it feel like it's my bus, like I've had a say in the design of this bus.
Yeah, there's a sense of involvement in this vehicle that we've probably not had with other builds.
It makes it hard for us as operators not to be impressed and not to be massively interested in what the final end result is going to be for us.
There's definitely a feeling that we're part of this. We've not just turned up and someone's shown us a new product.
response has been absolutely brilliant from everybody who's seen the vehicle.
We're getting feedback all the time.
The comments generally have been absolutely brilliant.
Lots of well thought out comments.
It's become more and more positive because we've listened to them.
The new Enviro 400 will be ADL's most reliable product ever. Let's take a moment to see in more detail some of the many improvements that have been designed in to this revolutionary new product.
The new Enviro 400, the bus that raises the bar throughout the whole industry. Welcome to the future. Both driver and passenger will welcome the E400 and all its benefits. But what about the operators? What gives ADL the competitive edge as far as they're concerned? Well, the fact that over 70 operators were involved in the creation of this new bus was a good start. But let's look at some of the specifics. Firstly, it weighs less. And that means better fuel consumption. It's 400 kilograms lighter than the previous Enviro 400. And that's with this rugged 6-cylinder, 6.7-litre engine. The engine is the latest in a long line of proven and reliable Cummins engines, but now with Euro 6 emission levels. Everything working for optimum performance and minimum fuel consumption. The rear access opens higher and the side doors open wider, and they can even be removed altogether. All items needing regular maintenance or replacement are easily accessible. Similarly, at the front of the bus, the demister unit is easy to reach through this panel. The electrical system is all new too, a fully multiplex system based on a proven design. The wiring harness is a great example of attention to detail and saving. It's made up of short modular sections rather than one long harness, so if there is a fault, the short section can be replaced with a new section clipped easily back into place. The harnesses terminate in well-accessed bulkhead locations, rather than being tucked out of reach. The entire wiring system is contained inside the body rather than exposed to dirt, moisture, and impact damage. The electrical system has been centralized into one easy-to-reach electrical distribution center. Located at the top of the stairs, this contains all the control units and major components in one neatly laid out location. This is where all diagnostic routines are carried out, and if customers want to add their own electronic systems, there's plenty of space for that too. On the new E400, there's greater access throughout for all systems that need maintenance or replacement. The wiper motor can be reached and removed from the driver's cab. The fuel tank can be removed from within the bus rather than from underneath, and being aluminium, it's lighter and easier to handle. The destination display is easily accessed from the upper saloon for cleaning and maintenance. Every fastener on the bus can be removed or tightened using a small range of standardized Allen keys. Outside, the skirt panels are easily removed too, with the fasteners accessible to undo but out of sight so the bus presents a smooth exterior finish. But what about reliability? Well, ADL's engineering team have analysed a vast database of repair and maintenance issues and addressed them one by one. There's a new design of dashboard electronics to counter failures, new fixings and seals for wiring harnesses, upgraded cabling where they're subject to extreme heat, dirt or moisture, and new batteries that retain their charge longer, all located on a new slide-out tray. LED lights inside and out are much more reliable. There's a new wiper motor, more accessible and with a new design. There's a more reliable single-loop heater featuring a new brushless motor. The doors and ramps are all new, modern and reliable designs with the option of an electric door. There's also an option for a new electric ramp, 25 kilos lighter than the previous design. The hand poles with improved mountings can't come loose. The suspension system now features electronic control to stop buses settling when parked, and the air system has been modified to stop leaks. The entire body is structurally stiffer, helped by bonded front and rear screens, eliminating water leaks. And that brings me nicely to one of the most radical and contentious areas within bus design: the glazing. Until now, there's been the traditional 1950s technology, gasket glazing or bonded glazing, which is generally regarded as more attractive, but which requires buses to be off the road for several hours. Actually, neither is ideal, which is why the Enviro 400 is the world's first bus to feature ADL's unique QRG glass replacement system. This flush leak-free installation is a major time saver. Damaged windows can be replaced on the spot, and the bus can be back on the road in minutes. The external appearance is much improved, but the real benefit is on the interior of the vehicle, where the inner trim is identical to a bonded vehicle. The glass is held in place by plastic trim strips, which are easily levered off. However, the glass remains in place by discrete screw-mount blocks, which sit under the trim. The entire replacement process can be carried out by one person from inside the bus, without having to rely on harnesses or scaffolding. So it's simplicity and innovation, along with over 200 built-in improvements, that are set to keep the Enviro 400 in its market-leading position. Welcome to the future.
Enviro 400 MMC, a masterpiece of contemporary design that redefines the double-deck bus. Meeting every one of the objectives set, it provides a whole new world of excellence and advantage for drivers, passengers, and operators alike.
I suppose the real asked question is, would I buy it? Would Lothian Buses buy it? Absolutely, why not?
It just blows you away.
I think it definitely will be a success for IDL, yeah.
I can't see us not buying it, to be honest.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be a success when it's launched. It will be a success regardless.
Probably is going to be best in its class.
Enviro 400 MMC. The future is now.